In Bhagavad Gita, chapter 5, text 18, Krishna says, humble sage, by virtue of true knowledge, sees everything with equal vision. The word humble is very important here because a humble person only can acquire knowledge. Somebody who thinks, I know everything, is closing the door and saying, there's nothing more to be learned, I know everything. But if you see people who are successful sustainably, like Warren Buffett, Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, they spend somewhere between 4 hours and 6 hours every day reading books and learning new things and keeping themselves updated, right? Because only when you feel that you don't know, that's when you want to know, and that's when knowledge enters your heart and you get better and better and better. So a humble sage, by virtue of true knowledge, sees with equal vision. You can see equal vision only with true knowledge. And what is that true knowledge? According to Bhagavad Gita, that true knowledge is the true self, the conscious, spiritual being, the spark of God that all of us are. The Sat Chit Ananda, characteristic of the soul. Sat means eternal, Chit means cognizant or aware, Ananda means happiness. That's the true core, that's who we are. And Krishna sees with equal vision. He sees all of us as equal. He doesn't see, woman is higher or man is lower or somebody's poor, somebody's rich, somebody's tall, somebody's short. Krishna does not make discrimination. Why should we? But we do because we think it's a body, it's a car that you drive, it's the clothes that you wear, it's the phone that you use, right? But a humble sage with the virtue of true knowledge sees beyond the clothes and the cars and the wallet and the bank balance and all of that. They see the soul, and the soul is beautiful because it's part of the divine Supreme Father, Krishna. So when you understand this, everything changes. You respect every living being, not just humans, but even other species like plants and trees and insects and animals. You treat everyone respectfully. You understand that you should take care of Mother Earth. You should take care of the environment because you understand the true knowledge of equality in the spiritual realm. There's another verse with which chapter 5 ends, and that verse says that Bhoktaram Yagatapasam Sarvaloka Maheshwaram Suhridam Sarva Bhutani. Krishna says that I'm the best friend of all living entities. He said Bhoktaram Yagatapasam, like whatever you offer to demigods, whatever you offer in sacrifice, they come to me. And I am the ruler of all the planets. I'm the Lord of all the planets. Sarva Loka Maheshwaram. Ishwar means controller. Maha Ishwar or Maheshwaram means the supreme controller. He's the supreme controller of all planets. His entire creation. There are many, many universes within this creation, and he's the proprietor and creator of all of that. And such a person saying, I'm your best friend. Not only you, but also the bacteria that's in your stomach, the pig that is out there, the cow, the dog, he doesn't make difference. He says every living entity, I'm the best friend of every living entity, the well-wisher, Suhridam, right? He has our good thoughts in his heart, and he's looking out for us. He's giving us opportunities. He's giving us knowledge. He's giving us sunshine. He's giving us moonshine. He's giving us rain. He's giving us water. He's giving us all the opportunities to make the right choices. But then we ask, how do we know what the right choices are? And that's given in the Bhagavad Gita, in the knowledge. And you will see that in the future texts that are coming up in the future chapters. Krishna talks about various things, right? From leadership to management, to what you eat, to how you worship, what you remember, your consciousness, how you entertain yourself, etc. So that's when you have the right knowledge, you know how to act. And then you live a life that's happy. It shields you from the things that are inflicted on you. Your body might be attacked, your mind might be attacked, but your soul cannot be touched. There will be problems. Problems won't go away. But when you have the true knowledge, and when you're humble, right, like Krishna says, humble sage, by virtue of true knowledge, see things in equal vision. So when you're humble and you have true knowledge, you understand that you are part of the Supreme Being. And if He is guiding you, if you invite Him in your life to lead your life, to guide your life, wonderful things happen. Even so-called bad things become wonderful. Let's say somebody loses a job. It can be very devastating for somebody. But for one who knows the lessons of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says in chapter 2 that if you are happy, unhappiness will come. If you're unhappy, know for a fact happiness is coming up. That's how this material world works. There's always changes, but there's one thing that's not changing, is my relationship with you. So you are connected to the most powerful, to the most beautiful, to the most attractive personality named Krishna. If you're connected, that connection is called yoga. You can connect through knowledge, Jnana Yoga. You can connect through activities, Karma Yoga. Or you can connect through Bhakti or devotional service called Bhakti Yoga, right? But when you connect it to the Supreme Father Krishna, no matter what happens in life, they're all good. Even bad situations are good because they're going to lead you to something wonderful. You'll learn more, you'll grow more, you'll achieve more. I'll give you an example. One of my mentees in Chicago, I was teaching him Bhagavad Gita, and at that same time he was, looking for jobs. And he really wanted to work for this company called Orbitz. And he said, "Sir, Prabhu, can you pray for me that I get this job?" I said, "I'll pray for you that Krishna gives you what is best for you." He went for the interview, came back, and he said, "I didn't get the job." I said, "Don't worry, Krishna has plans for you." A few weeks later, he got a job at Amazon that was paying him much more, and Amazon was obviously much bigger than the company he was applying to. So for him, he came and gave me a big hug. He was like, "Wow, I would have never applied to Amazon if I didn't get rejected by that job." And that's how life works. You might think today something is, holding you down and you feel, why did this happen to me? But tomorrow, that situation might lead to something so wonderful that you'll be grateful that I'm glad that happened. Now, that doesn't happen if you're just in the automated system of karma. There's action, there's reaction, there's action, there's reaction. Only when you invite Krishna into your life, you tell them, "My dear Krishna," you pray. That's when things change, because you're inviting the most powerful person in creation to help you, to guide you, to take you through your life journey. When he takes charge, wonderful things happen. They might temporarily look not so nice, and some might look very nice. But regardless, he is guiding you to your ultimate benefit, to your ultimate success. And that's what he says, that Suhridam Sarva Bhuteshu. I'm the best friend of every living entity, all living entities. When you have that, when you understand that, that's the true knowledge that the humble sage understands. That's why they can see with equal vision that, Krishna is not judgmental. He doesn't see if somebody is black, white, Chinese, European, American, Indian. It doesn't matter. Gender, race, sexual orientation, none of those matter. They are all external. Internally, we are part of Krishna. He's our Supreme Father, and He's sitting in everyone's heart. He's the closest person to all of us. When we understand that true knowledge, we respect every individual, because every individual is carrying Krishna in the heart. How can we hurt others? How can we hurt the environment? And it gives us confidence that our best friend is the most powerful person in creation. And thus, whatever we want to achieve, whatever we want to go forward, we have somebody who has his hands on our head, who's blessing us and who's helping us through. Thank you very much, and share your questions and I'll be happy to answer them for you down below. Thank you.